Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another reaction and analysis video. Today, we're going to be listening to Bones in the Ocean Community Project. This is by The Longest Johns, and this was suggested by Sally Kennett. She signed on to Patreon, and she went into the top tier, and she gets a guaranteed pick now that she's a member on Patreon. If you want to have a say in a song like this, then all you got to do is hop on over to Patreon and sign up for that top tier, and you can also make a suggestion just like Sally did. Don't forget to check out the description down below. I have links down there for their official YouTube channel, as well as a link where you can go purchase their music and help support them. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts on this music today down in the comments section.
Oh, I bid farewell to the port and the land, and I paddle away from brave England's white sands to search for my long ago forgotten friends, to search for the place I hear all sailors end. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my mind, I'll search without sleeping till peace I can find. I fear not the weather, I fear not the sea. I remember the fallen, do they think of me? When their bones in the ocean forever will be. Plot a course through the night to the place I once knew, to the place where my hope died along with my crew. So I swallow my grief and face life's final test, to find promise of peace and the solace of rest. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my ears, their laughter like children, their beckoning cheers, my heart longs to join them, sing songs of the sea. I remember the fallen, do they think of me? When their bones in the ocean forever will be. When at last before my ghostly shipmates I stand, I shed a small tear for my home upon land. Though their eyes speak of deaths filled with struggle and strife, their smiles below say I don't owe them my life. As the souls of the dead fill the space of my eyes, and my boat lifted over and tried to capsize, I'm this far from drowning, this far from the sea. I remember the living, do they think of me? When my bones in the ocean forever will be. Now that I'm staring down at the darkest abyss, I'm not sure what I want, but I don't think it's this. As my comrades call to stand fast and forge on, I make sail for the dawn till the darkness has gone. As the souls of the dead live for air in my mind, as I live all the years that they left me behind, I'll stay on the shore, but still gaze at the sea. I remember the fallen, and they think of me, for our souls in the ocean together will be. I remember the fallen, and they think of me, for our souls in the ocean together will be.
Sally, that was incredible. That was so incredible. What an awesome suggestion that you had there. I think I read there was 1,000 people that they had in that video singing along with them. And what a beautiful song. And I just love the flow of the whole song. You know, you saw me conducting a little bit there. Songs like that, like sailor songs, generally tend to be in 6/8 time, which means there's 6 beats in a measure, eighth notes equal 1 beat. But they kind of achieve this bounciness by doing the 6/8 time in 2 beats in a measure. So they have 2 groupings of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we get that bounciness from that. Da, 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 da. And we had that throughout this whole song. And it's easy for sailors to work. And a lot of those songs were work songs. Easier for them to work feeling that kind of beat. It just kind of kept things a little peppy and moving along. But, looking at that video and getting 1,000 people to sing like this, I know during COVID, we had to revert to concerts like this. And I participated in one myself, and I had to make these up for the kids in my band. And, it's very difficult to get all of those parts synced up and lined up. There has to be a click track that everybody sings along to. And then, you can take that and you can get all of those videos that everybody did and all the audio that they did, and you can start to line all of that up with a click track. But you're talking about getting 1,000 people, 1,000 videos, 1,000 audio recordings of them, and lining it up to that one click track. And you just have to do that one at a time and just keep doing that. And that's very time consuming. And then sometimes they might be just a shade off. And then hopefully you have good software that you can kind of line that up, that you can snap that into place. But it's a very time consuming process. And, these guys did a fantastic job. As you're watching all of the singers, they're panning on all the singers, you can see that they're singing and their mouths line up with what we're hearing. So what an incredible job they sure did getting this organized. And that's something right there, getting all the singers to want to do this, and then getting all the singers to make their recordings with that click track and sing along and then sing their parts correctly. And then, it's so much easier to have, a link where they can send all of their videos into that link, and then you can download them from there. And then, like I said, you're downloading the video and the audio, unless all of these people made their own up and sent it in, which normally that doesn't happen. You're still going to have to work with their audio. You're still going to have to work with their video. But, I'm kind of going through this process of what we just saw and heard in this video, because I don't think a lot of people understand the time and the work and the effort that goes into a production like that. I mean, it is very difficult. Something like that might have taken from beginning to end, it could have been like 2 or 3 months of work just to get that all like that. If you did that 24/7, of course it's going to be, quicker, but I don't think, people are working on it like that. What an awesome suggestion. Thank you, Sally, so much. I really appreciate it. And thank you for signing up on Patreon and becoming a member of this community. Thank you. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate it. Make sure to check out the description down below, everybody. I'm going to have links for the Longest John's YouTube channel, as well as links where you can get the music and help support them. There'll be links down below in ways you could support my channel, like I mentioned with Sally. And something you could do for free. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, put a comment down below. Anything you want to ask me about the whole process of the way they did this video or anything, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. I'd love to answer those. If you enjoy music like this, like I do, this was an awesome one today. I really enjoyed it. Just click on another video you see on your screen and keep watching. I can't thank you enough for showing up today, watching and listening and sharing your time. And Sally, I can't thank you enough for this awesome suggestion and for becoming a member on Patreon. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you next time.